Well, I told you about the winners as well as those who were the finalists of the Cosmos Innovation Center, and we know that we brought you that live finale of the program. Almost like a whole year program that they took good innovators of startups and they took them to some training, innovation, and tried to groom them to become some enthusiastic entrepreneurs, but all of them contributing using technology to agriculture and its value chain. Well, so we'll be having a conversation very soon with two individuals. Already one is here. We have Caroline Pomeye, is with Profish, and they have many products, I believe one or two rather. She's wearing the shirt right now. The one you have now is for?
Lojano.
Lojalo.
Lojano.
Lojano. Okay, is it gone?
Yes, it's gone.
Means what?
Fish market.
Fish market. And we'll be joined by Gifty Minta Kwashi. She is with Tech Shelter and just basically using technology to provide service and be innovative. All young people, not old people like me. Technology is now great. And we'll be joined by Gifty now. And Gifty, thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much, Roland.
Yeah, so good having the two of you. But we've had a couple of your colleagues who had passed through. Of course, not all of them were winners, but at some stage or point of the competition. But let me start with you, Caroline. Your thing was about what? Your product was about what?
Okay, so we are Profish, and then we came up with the product Lojano. So Lojano basically in the local Ghana dialect. Lojano.
Lojano.
Yeah. It means fish markets. And so what we are doing is creating...
Lojano.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so we create market access for local fish farmers. Basically, that's what we do.
Okay, and you use technology? You
Yes.
use like apps and all
Yes,
that?
yes,
You
yes. So...
fishmongers will have to use I'm trying to reconcile that.
Okay, so what we are doing is to use technology to make it easy for people to access fish from our local farmers. And so then we have a USSD app, *800 *28#. Once you dial that short code, you go through the process to order for the fish you want. Then we have it delivered to you.
Oh, that's great. And Gifty,
Yeah.
you're co-founder with how many people?
With 4 people, 4 strong guys.
Four strong guys. So,
Yes.
yeah. So there's sandwich in you. Well, they need to be two.
Yeah, so I'm with Tech Shelter.
Tech Shelter.
Yes, so Tech Shelter, what we do is we maximize the efficiency of greenhouse farmers. Yeah, so...
What's that? Greenhouse?
Greenhouse is okay. It's actually a protected agric space where vegetables are grown.
Okay.
Yes, so what we do is, first of all, we have 3 services that we provide. That's advisory service, we have automation, and also at the end of the day, when we help these greenhouse farmers to maximize their efficiency or we increase their yield for them, we create market linkages for these farmers, yes, on our platform.
That's English. But I'm thinking only those
Yeah,
who
so
go to school can use apps and all that. But you have to convince me how an ordinary person in a place where I grew up, a Shaiman, can, you know.
Okay, so for my team, what we did is we targeted a particular niche market. Okay, that's greenhouse farmers. So what we do is these greenhouse farmers are able to read and write. They can be able to use
only
this.
Bookland people, most of them are.
They are, but that was we identified a problem there and we wanted to solve, because it's actually 70% of these greenhouse farmers are being affected. Their yields are only 40%, and we are helping them to get to about 70% of their yield
So that's
at the end of
target.
every single year.
But that's for the whole program, the initiative, the innovation center,
Right.
the Cosmos Innovation Center. But Caroline, after you've gone through the Cosmos Innovation Center and they've given you all the awards, how much did you guys win?
50,000
Each?
Yes.
Each?
Yes.
That's a lot of money. So you're supposed to use that to maximize. Now, after you've done the program for a year and all that, now you have to go into the market. But, you know, businesses thrive on value and you have to thrive on profits to grow. So that's where the challenge is. How do you intend doing that?
Okay, so we actually had 3 months to test the MVP. That's your minimum viable product. So it's not just an idea you've given birth to that you're now going to test on the market. Before we go to the final, we have 3 months to test, go to the ground and test to be sure the business idea you have is actually viable and that people actually want the product you're offering them. So we tested and we had positive results. That's how come we got here. So we are on the ground, we are doing our business, and then we are growing from there.
How do you intend to grow from there? Because after you've won, you have your money, you have deployed your services, then it means that you have to keep up because you have targets, you need to meet those targets. The next year is a different one. You always have to innovate.
Okay, so we don't just wake up and do the daily business activities. We set KPIs. So then you have milestones you want to achieve. Before you become that big fish distributor, there are steps you have to take gradually to get there, right? So every day, every week, the targets you set for yourself, you meet them gradually. So with our technology, we're working on them more to make it more robust. So we don't have customers who are very tech savvy because then we have people like the market women. So that is why we are using USSD app. So it's like short code. The same way you can dial a friend's contact to say hi, you just dial the short code. It's not a very complicated process you have to go through. So we are still working on the technology aspect to make it more user-friendly to our target customers. And then we're also building the business in all other aspects. So the customers, the brand, yeah.
All right. So how are you also with Tech Shelter trying to grow after you've exited? So they will be kind of monitoring and evaluating you. That's it.
Right.
Almost like they are babysitting you for some time. But then you're facing the real world, the real market. Exactly. There's competition. You have competitors. And that's what I mean. So how do you hope to do that?
Okay, so with Tech Shelter, we've also set our KPIs that we are going to meet, making sure that our customers, or the money they've given us, we're going to make sure that our customers, which are the greenhouse farmers, are going to be happy. We are going to make sure that we are, how do I even put it? You're making sure that the greenhouse farmer is happy. We are customizing their software, the application to suit what
they need.
Yes, what they need.
Okay, so the greenhouse farmer is not the ordinary household farmer.
No.
Because they do all these in this.
So let me explain one thing. The greenhouse itself is a technology.
Yeah, I know what the greenhouse is.
Exactly.
I just wanted our people to.
Okay, so the greenhouse itself is a technology, and the people who are already in this greenhouse farming are tech savvy. Yes, so yes, so they'll
greenhouse. I mean, that's a basic thing.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, there's a business, you have a market, and then you have along the value chain, you have customers, because that's where you want to produce value for them. So your customers will be the
eateries,
the
retailers,
the distributors,
the processors.
So we retailers could mean the malls and all those things.
Yes. The
so
malls,
who reaches them? You reach them. You as a company, you go and reach out to them.
Yes. So so far we did direct marketing. So we spoke to some. There are others we got through referrals. So especially in the market space, you get one person, they tell the others. So through referrals, and then we are hoping to do that again through events. And we are nearing the festive season. So yeah, if you want to get fish for that party, contact Lojano. Star 800 star 28 hash.
Yeah, star 800 star 2. Sorry, we're not getting the visuals for you. That would make it easier so that you can remember. Star 800
star 28 hash.
Yes. Okay, so now people need to have cues. So when you're doing your activations or your promotion, people need to have something they can remember you with. Like star 800 hash. I'm trying to remember. So who helps you in your activation to do the promotions and all that?
Okay, we do it ourselves. So you just log on to our platform. That's www.techshelter.com, and we take it from there.
What's interesting and innovative about what you operate with?
Okay, so at Tech Shelter, we have a service that's automation service that we do for our clients. So we automate their existing process, operational devices. So you can sit right here in your office and just the click of your button or on your phone with our application, you can irrigate your crops at home. You can irrigate or fertigate your crops at home. You can turn on your misting system. You can do everything right from here. So what's innovative about this is our application, the application we've developed for these farmers to sit anywhere in their comfort zone and then control whatever.
So for example, what's your application? Let me at least download and see.
Okay, so the app is still under construction.
Is your app ready?
Yes, it's ready. So you could dial the short code in. Try.
Okay, I should just dial short code.
Yeah, just.
I'm trying to be practical here, so perhaps maybe the camera will try to take my screen. So I'm trying to. So I should do.
I hope your network is on point, though.
As you said, then it went off. It's your father prophet. So star
800.
Star 800.
Star 28.
28
hash.
28 hash.
Yeah.
Star 800 star 28 hash. Okay.
Good network. Good.
Yeah. So it says, "Welcome, Lojano. It's at your service. Kindly choose an option below. 1. Buy fresh tilapia. You only have 2 options. 2. Sell fresh tilapia stock. Okay, so I want to buy fresh tilapia.
So you pick.
Because I'm a tilapia man, so
No.
I like buying it to my community thing. And then kindly confirm if you want to order fresh tilapia. And so my iPhone is not working well. Don't worry, it's Infinix. Don't worry. Kindly confirm if you want to order fresh tilapia. Yes, I say yes.
Okay.
And then so I have to use. Thanks for choosing Lojana. We have received your alert. You'll be called shortly. You will call me. Hey, you will be called shortly for your order details to be taken. So
Yeah.
to be called.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is at the back end going to call me?
Okay. So currently is the team. So we are currently doing everything by ourselves.
Okay.
But as
so
we
ideally,
go
so
along,
you've gotten a feedback in your database.
so
your
yes,
back
our
end.
tech guy will see that on the database.
And
so
then-
it comes as a prompt.
Okay.
This person has called.
All right.
The reason why we don't let you go through the entire process to select the quantity and size is to make the process short, because we know the people we are dealing with, and most of them like to be more interactive, like they prefer the interaction. So then if I make you select, even for some segments of our target customers, that is quite difficult. They may not want to go through the entire process. So we only want you to confirm that you want to place an order. We give you a call, we take your details, then we deliver.
Okay. All right. I think that makes sense. So when it comes to the world of competition, it's about the value you can give, but also how swiftly you give the service.
Yeah.
Because a customer will have to experience the service and make a decision at that moment.
Yeah.
So you need to add things like maybe prompts, response to and all that. So far I've been here, nobody has called me.
Yes. So my guys see you're on the show and you're dialing from the show, so that is why.
But that's why we need it. So by this time, come afraid, then I'll know. But what would you say has been the good thing about the Cosmos Innovation Center? I mean, all the experiences you've had, and I can see some great visuals, and all agriculture, etc.
The capacity building sessions they organized for us, it's been very educative. Trust me, we're all from different backgrounds coming together, forming teams. It's been educative, and also the market research, the centers too, where we identify problems across the agriculture value chain. This has also been an exposure to what's going on in the real world. And also in the middle, I think what happened is we had an MVP testing where we were being given some money to see if our product or the business we're doing is viable. So all these things, or the capacity building sessions, or what I've mentioned, has been very educative, and it's built as individuals.
So you're now going out there into the world of work. So you're not going to face the competition, kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you hope to reinvent yourself? Or how do you hope to always keep yourself going, knowing that technology changes all the time? Somebody may see yours and we have an improved version and all that. Who wants to answer?
I can do that.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so it's all about learning and knowing your customer, knowing the space in which you are operating. I think that is why we did the market research. And you don't stop researching. You know, people change or their likes grow. They change what they like to eat. So today, maybe you are hooked on to taking pizza every night. The next day probably is shawarma. The next day is something else. So you always have to keep learning your customer in the space in which you are working. And then innovate around your new learnings.
All right. You two same, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So what was the experience with other competitors on the whole innovation challenge? And what did you learn from them, having interacted with them? Gifty.
Okay.
Yes, you. Yes.
What?
I was asking, you had great interaction with many friends.
Right.
In this whole innovation center challenge.
Okay, you mean the challenge
Yes,
itself?
yes. Because you're just fresh from there, right? So what did you learn with the experiences, having interacted with some of your competitors, those who also were doing other products, of course, maybe tech related, etc.?
Okay, so
is it about the human relationship or sometimes
team building? Team building. Okay, so first of all, we've learned so much from other competitors as well. And you realize that everybody has a unique skill or needs a skill, yeah. So learning from them has become one of the great things. You realize that your other competitor has a different skill, which if you go closer to the person, you realize that you can also learn from the person. Yeah, so all these things has helped us throughout the competition. Yeah.
And Caroline, was it pure competition or it was a friendly competition? Yeah, because you know sometimes when you're competitive in a competitive environment, sometimes emotions, tempers, things can go. Yeah, sometimes maybe some pull him down and all that. So that's what I meant. I mean, what sort of competition was it?
I'd say it was a friendly competition. Although we all knew we were competing for something, we were more like supporting each other. So then I know what I lack, then I know who has what I lack, then I go to the person. We were able to learn from each other at every point or at every stage. You just have to keep being you and then set your mind to being unique at what you do. So I think even though it was a competition, we supported each other. But probably what would make one or two companies stand out is how they position themselves to be unique. Yeah.
Right. Now you have to keep the friendship of those you've met on it. How do you hope to keep some kind of alumni, or is there any association?
We have a platform.
You have a platform.
Yes, we have
so
a platform.
you kind of do a lot of coordination and discussion on the platform.
Yeah. When we even need some of them, we need help from them, so they come on board and they help us with other stuff too. So,
and it's a network.
Yes.
It's a strong network.
It's a family
built.
now. Yeah.
So there were people who were working in the cattle field. They dropped. We had rancher. We have farm cure. So even though the competition has ended, the support for each other is still there, because then there are certain aspects of your business that you need inputs from some company that has dropped out. So we're still working with each other.
Okay. What did you use the 50,000 for? How is it disbursed? Is it given to you? Come put in your EcoBank account and you disburse yourself. How's it done?
Okay, so it's been given to MEST to help us manage it well. Yeah, so it's not given to us outright.
It's not cash.
No.
So your relatives don't have to come.
And it comes with your KPI. So you get a
KPIs.
tranche based on what you want to achieve. So you don't just get it to go spend. Depending on what you want to get. So you are measured by that.
That's right. Almost like the IMF giving Ghana money.
Agree.
It reminds me. But that's a good thing. So try and get your platform ready. And if
Our
you get...
platform is actually ready, but the application, we're trying
but
to
so you have a
do some
site?
customization.
Is
Yeah,
that a
yeah.
site? Okay, so let me go to a site for Gifty because I just want to play fair. So in trying to be fair, let me just go to Tech Shelters.
TechShelter.com.
Yes, TechShelter.com.
Shelter.
Yes.
SHELTA.
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay.
TechShelter.com.
Yeah.
Okay, TechShelter.com. We're going there. So you get to can we open TechShelter.com? Tech Shelter, and the shelter is not ER, it's TA. So we'll go to TechShelter.com. Normal Tech Shelter, and the shelter is not ER, it's A. TechShelter.com. Fred is doing that for us quickly, and then we'll see what you have there. This time my network is failing me, so it's not loading as quickly. Maybe because right. Okay, so apparently it's the network in the area. It's the area network. So it's not my phone. Infinix is a very good brand. Okay, we've gotten it. Me too, I've gotten it. Okay, so we've gotten it. It will be on your screen soon. You'll get to see Gifty, Minta, Kwashi, and her other entrepreneurs, their website, techshelter.com. You get to find it. I have, it's here. So we have, you can go through, it gives you a welcome. It's a very simple site, but very innovative, smart agriculture, a lot of graphics giving you, that's a greenhouse. Greenhouse. Is that a Ghana picture?
Yeah.
Which one? Of a farmer or somebody else?
Of a farmer, of one of our clients.
Yeah. So let's scroll up and see.
No.
It's a very simple site. Yeah, but yeah, I love the navigation. It's very simple. So these are the innovators. Are you the second person?
Yes, please.
Ah, great. I love your pose. That's nice. All the men look too serious. They want us to know that they are men. So, Tech Shelter Projects, the modern farming company, they call them. So please make you also have a site, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Lojano.
Yes.
Okay.
So www.lojano.com.
Lojano.com. Lojano.
Lojano.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much. It's been great having you in the studio, and I've been speaking to Caroline Pomeye, and she is with Profish, and they are running Lojano, and then also I have with Tech Shelter, Gifty Minta.
Kwashi.
So Gifty Minta Kwashi. They all took part in the Cosmos Innovation Center initiative. We brought you the climax here live on JoyNews.